Okay, so we've just talked about individual candles, right? Now let's look at what can happen in, because on your chart you can see on normal charts you don't just see one candle on the chart, you see a combination of candles, right? So we can have a situation where we have a bullish candle, then another bullish candle. You can see price closed here, the next one will open there and close up there, the next one will open there and close up there. That's how typical candles operate, right? And you can have something like this happen, right? So you have two or more bullish candles coming one after the other. That situation is called a bullish move. Ooh, I caught some of you. You're thinking that this is a trend. This is not a trend. This is a bullish move. So when you have one candle, two or more candles going in the same direction, that's called a bullish move. Now, the other one is a bearish move, where you have two or more bearish candles. You can see this is the close price as well. And then it opens the new one, closes below here. Then you just have it going, the new candles closing below. So that is a situation where we have a bearish move, right? So that's a bearish move. Now, I've got to make this point here. At this point, this sort of thing happening is ideal. So this is the ideal situation. You will see this happen a lot of times in the market, but that's the ideal situation. The market is not perfect. So you will see some differences that I'll mention, but just follow me on this thought here, right? What do you notice about the next candle that closes, a bullish candle in this example that closes? This is a close price, right? Look at the previous candle's high. That close is above the previous candle high. So that's why it said that that candle has broken above the other candle high. So it has closed above it, right? And so it shows that there is momentum for price to keep going, right? And it also closed above this close here. Then this next candle, look at it again. Look at the high of the prior candle. This close here is higher than this close and is also higher than this high, prior candle's high, right? So ideally, what happens is in a bullish move is that the new candle close is always going to be higher than the prior candle high and prior candle close. That's what we would expect to happen. But then it means that every new candle is breaking the prior candle's high. Every new candle is breaking the prior candle's high, right? That's what an ideal situation is. Now, watch what's happening to the lows. The lows, and nothing is happening. It's just this high, this low is higher than this low. This low is higher than this low. That's normal, no problem. It's just the normal thing that is happening in the move. So that's an ideal move situation. The lows are respected. The lows are respected. Price is not coming back there, right? And that's how you know a move that is strong and continues to move. So this is a strong bullish move, right? Same thing as a strong bearish move, where we have the close here, right? Then the next close is lower than this low here and also lower than the close. This next close is lower than this low here, lower than the close. This low here, this close here is lower than this low here and also lower than this close, right? And then what you notice here, it now is the highs that are being respected. Price is not coming back there, but all these lows, the succeeding lows are being taken out, or preceding lows are being taken out by the current low, right? And that's what's happening in a bearish move. So that's ideal, right? The highs are protected. That's ideal. But we do have situations where, you know, say in a bullish move, we can have something like this happen. So we have another bullish candle. We have another bullish candle. Then we might have something like this happen, where we have a bearish candle come, right? Right? Can you notice what's happened here? So we've had two or more bullish candles, which is a bullish move. But in between, we had this bearish candle. It doesn't yet. It doesn't yet invalidate that bullish move. The only way to invalidate that bullish move is, remember, in a bullish move, all the prior lows are respected, right? And at the same time, the close is higher than the high of the prior one. So that's what makes a bullish move. But in this case, this candle comes, it did not close below this low. So it has not invalidated it yet. It is still okay. But it did not close above here. So it's telling us, giving us a pause. That's what it's called, a pause. Price is taking a pause, right? In that move, that strong bullish move that started to happen is taking a pause. It's taking a breather. So take a run and you just stop and then you're breathing. So this is a breather, right? It hasn't yet invalidated this. Now, the only way it will invalidate this is if the next candle comes and closes below a low. Then you're asking yourself, maybe price is starting to go down, but not yet. If you now get, because remember that was a close, so if you now get another open that then does this and closes above, respects all the lows, you can now see that this is a continuing strong bullish move. So those are the scenarios I was talking about here. So this is ideal. This is a non-ideal, but it's still a bullish move. It's still strong. If it does this, in fact, it's stronger because after taking a breather, it continues to move, right? But then we might have we also can have a situation where the next candle then does this. So you see something like that. It's still giving us strong. But then we get a candle that might do something like this. If it does this, right, what do you see? There is a difference now. So where we have been having all the lows being respected, this candle here has now kind of did not respect it, but still closed above. And remember, the thing about bullish moves is that it is closing above. So this is telling a slightly different story than this, right? We will talk about this later, but I'll mention this is what is called liquidity sweep. So a draw on liquidity. What it did there was to draw liquidity to then give it power, give it momentum to come up here. It's a very key thing to understand later down the line on whether to buy or sell or those kind of things, right? So just bear that in mind. So this situation can happen. It's the same thing that can happen in a bearish move. But remember, you're looking at just the candles. You're not looking at a combination of moves. It's just candles here. And you can have a situation, similar sort of situation happen here, right? And then you might have a breather candle, do something like this, right? The only way you will say this is starting to turn is if you now have another candle do this, then it's probably going to start turning. But that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to look at a bearish move. So we'll leave it as it is. And then we have the next bearish candle completely close below all these lows. So that means the bearish move continues. We can also have, like in the example that I gave, you can have a situation like this. And then you can also have a situation where we have a candle do like this. So this high here now comes above this, right? But still closes below. It's still a strong move down, right? So this is still a bearish move. This is a bullish move, bullish move, bullish move. So these are scenarios that I've just given us, and there are multiple ways this can happen. But as long as you see that more of these candles here are bullish candles and they are closing above highs, that's what you need to see. And the bearish moves, you see more of bearish candles and they are closing below lows. I hope that has been useful. It's a good place to stop on this video, and then on the next video we'll now look at how this connects to the next step of learning, right? That lets you see certain things in the market that then starts to give you the idea of when to buy or sell. As always, if you have any questions and you know how to reach us, get us by email or by Telegram, or just make a phone call or WhatsApp call to our technical team to support you if there's any question around this. On this page, you will see like a homework. Part of it will be for you to go into the charts and kind of pinpoint some of these things and submit them, right? You submit all those homework items into the Telegram group or by email or just sending them by WhatsApp to our tech team. So I hope that helps. And I hope you're looking forward to the next video. I am looking forward to sharing the next bit of knowledge with you. All right, you take care now. Cheers.